to reflect who we are and what we hope to build, I am proud to announce that starting today, our company is now Meta.
Hello Facebook ads people, I'm Konstantinos, and today we're going to talk about Meta and Metaverse. If you like the video, please subscribe. Before we dive into it, I want to ask you to like the video because it really helps me to keep creating content for you. So, what happened? Basically, Zuckerberg announced the death of Facebook. Now we have Meta, which is going to work inside the metaverse. This is good news, right? Don't be negative. Don't be like all these toxic people that they are negative when something is about to change. Because the change is for good. It's going to create immense opportunities, okay? And it's going to create so many jobs, new products, new advertisements, new stores. So it reminds me of the situation that we had with the radios when they first launched. Then the society was telling that you shouldn't be sitting in the same room where you have a radio and you should not use it many hours of the day or sleep in the same room where your radio is located because it's going to fry your brain. And of course, radio kept going and now we even have it in our mobile phones and it was working very well. Nobody died from using the radio. It's always this same situation that when something new comes out, people are discussing about it like it's the devil. I want to ask you something. If you go now and you ask a child, what is internet? This child is going to answer TikTok and Instagram. Back in 2000, if you asked a person, it was going to say it is Google. And before that, it was just internet. The internet evolves, okay? And the new generations are watching internet in a different way. Don't expect for Facebook and Instagram to stay here for, or even TikTok to stay here forever. What is going to happen is that something new will come and is going to suck all of the things that we have right now, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, in something new that we don't even understand now. Is this going to be the metaverse? We will see. And let's be honest, Zuckerberg actually lost almost 7 billion from his personal wealth because of the stocks. And what happened with all of these scandals, with Cambridge Analytica, his head of security, all the things that happened during this year. Now, doing a rebranding at this period, of course, it's something that is going to help because all of the stocks are going to be pumped up and he's going to take some of this money back. We have also the problems that the company had with the shutdown and everything else that you can imagine. Doing a rebranding right now to Meta is the correct decision, but it's something more than that. Zuckerberg understands that metaverse is a parallel economy, something that is going to work parallel to the actual economy. It's the universe that we live in and the metaverse, the digital world. And as a very big company that it's already having a very big market share of the internet sector, they want to tap in this new market and be the pioneers that they are going to drive this market into some crazy revenues for all of their investors. When all of this is going to happen? Don't expect to happen in 10 years. It's going to happen much earlier. What we are seeing right now, it's something that it's actually mature because it started back in 2000. So now we are going to reap all of the efforts of the previous years to go inside the metaverse.
From way earlier on, I remember sitting in middle school classes, sketching in my notebooks, ideas that I wanted to code when I got home. And even though I didn't have the skill or technology to build it yet, it was always clear that the dream was to feel present with the people we care about.
Imagine this, wearing virtual reality glasses, being in a contained area inside your house and then going to your office from there, your virtual office this time. You will have a full suit, you will have sensors in all of your body, even electrodes into your tongue that you can feel and taste. And all of this is going to make you being able to work within the metaverse by also feeling and touching stuff and working. And then when your job is done, or when your game that you are playing is done in your free time this time instead of working, you can go back to the universe, from the metaverse to the universe, and the other day from the universe to the metaverse. Most probably you're watching the video and now you feel a little bit threatened. I know. Are you scared? You shouldn't be. I encourage you to go into an internet cafe right now, if you have one in your country, or wherever there are a lot of young children playing a game, and try to interact with them. They are absorbed to the game. They're not going to interact with you in the way that you want. This is happening all the time, especially with games. I used to be a gamer back in the days when I was in the university, and I was playing World of Warcraft. We used to use the word in real life, IRL, and we were saying, in real life I'm studying this. And it's totally true, because we were feeling like we were living in a metaverse, okay? We were living inside the world that we were actually playing the game. So in the world that I was actually playing the game, I was an elemental summon, and in the real life, in the universe, I was a student. This is what is going to happen with the metaverse. We will be someone else in the metaverse, and we will be ourselves in the universe. Now, if it's sad or not, I'm not going to criticize the psychological balance of each one of you, but at the end of the day, we will learn to extinguish both of those, okay? And be able to actually understand what is good for us, being in the metaverse or in the universe at any given time. The other day I was watching an interview from Elon Musk, and he was saying that we are already avatars. The mobile phones are actually our extensions, okay? You wake up, you watch your phone, you watch what is happening. At least I do it. There are some people that they just try to not watch the phone when they wake up so that they can do meditation, whatever. But most of the people, they're watching their phone immediately before or after they go to sleep. And this is what is happening also in the metaverse. You are going to be a new avatar, which is going to live there, and you would like to look awesome. The same way that Instagram is working. How many people, for example, they are just posting an image being very happy, you know, that they're having great fun and stuff, and the moment they take the picture, they're like this, watching and doing nothing without being happy. So many people. The same thing is going to happen within the metaverse. People will try to look like they're having an amazing fun, okay? And they're awesome and they're very good at what they're doing or whatever, because it's easier for them to do it in the metaverse instead of doing it in the real life. So don't be sad about it, because it's already happening with Instagram. And if you're not one of these persons that it's doing this on the Instagram, it's totally fine. You will be the same person that you're not going to be like this in the metaverse. But keep in mind that as marketeers and as business owners that we have e-commerce stores, this is our core audience. These are the people that we are advertising to, the people that they want to look, that they're having an amazing time on Instagram or on the other platforms, even if they're having a very, very depressing and sad life. It is happening already. And if you don't believe me, I kind of remember one example. I was in a Greek island, in Mykonos, and I was actually watching my Instagram, and I saw that one of my friends was actually there. And I told him, hey, I'm also here. Come and join me. Let's go together and stuff. And he told me, no, I'm not there. This is just an image that they had from the previous year. He was uploading pictures so that he can show that he's having amazing time in Mykonos while he was in his village and doing nothing, okay? This is all about metaverse, and this is all about Instagram, and this is what is going to happen. When we have changes, we have new opportunities. Let me explain. Imagine that you want to go in a Greek island for vacations, okay? Now, instead of watching pictures, you will be able to go inside the metaverse, walk in the streets of this amazing island, and when you walk, oops, Konstantinos is having an ad about a restaurant which is there. Let's click on it, okay? We click on it and we go inside the restaurant. And inside the restaurant, we can see the whole menu, but also how the dishes are going to look. In some cultures, they say that first is the eye that is going to feel full, and then the belly. So after that, we can go outside of the restaurant and continue working, exploring the area that we actually want to visit. Oops, Konstantinos is having an ad, or another Konstantinos, which is an advertiser, is having an ad about a very good hotel with a pool and everything. Let's click on it. We go inside the hotel and we can see the rooms, how big it is, if it is spacious, if it has a very good pool, what is the view, okay? Imagine all of that happening. Imagine wanting to buy a car. You are able to go, sit inside the car, feel how the leather seats are feeling, and then imagine wanting to buy one item, okay? You can feel the item, you can open it, you can see how it looks. And all of this is opportunities for me as a marketer, opportunities for someone else who is going to have a new store inside the metaverse, opportunities for the 3D designer who is going to create the 3D object, for the developer of the stores inside the metaverse, for the bank which is going to do the transaction inside the metaverse, and so on and so on and so on. I hope that you get my point. Think of it like this, okay? I'm going to give a more, it's not an easier example actually. It will never happen most probably, or it will happen in many years. Metaverse is here and it's going to happen. But let's say that as a humanity, we colonize another planet. And then suddenly we have two economies. One economy, which is going to be the Earth, and another economy, which is going to be the new planet, which is going to have new needs for products, for whatever, for services, for whatever. And imagine those two economies actually interact. You understand that if we have a wealth of 4 quadrillion in Earth, we can have another 4 quadrillion in the other planet, and so many opportunities in the other planet, new job opportunities, new companies that are going to open, and they're going to interact. And maybe a company can have a branch in this universe and a branch in the metaverse, or a branch in this planet and the other planet, as the example that I gave. So all of this is something that is going to create two parallel economies, one economy that is going to run in the universe and one which is going to run on the metaverse. And something else that I want to point out, it's not only the things that you're going to be able to go and see, which are going to be services or whatever, it's also the things that you are going to own inside the metaverse. You are going to have an avatar. You are going to want to be dressed with very good clothes with your avatar. Why? Because we explained that we care so much about our image, as we do in Instagram. You're going to have a virtual house. You're going to have a virtual couch. You're going to have a virtual desk, and you're going to work there. And guess what? You will have to buy all these things. This is a new discussion about NFTs and all the things that are going to come inside the metaverse, but it's here to stay. For some people that they think that this is stupid and I don't have to look in a certain way in the metaverse, guess what? If most people are going to look good, you would also have to look good. It's all about societies and how they move all together. So be prepared of actually building your own avatars. At least from all I know, Zuckerberg already looks like an avatar.
I thought I was supposed to be the robot.
The last thing that I want to point out in this video, I'm actually very happy about this. Imagine that we change the name of Facebook to Meta, and poof, all the problems are now gone. All the problems that Facebook has with other companies, personal data and everything. And guess what? We go inside the metaverse. There's no iOS, there's no personal data, there's no regulation of the European Union about the personal data and the emails. There is nothing, because we are just an avatar. We are just an avatar with a username. There is no personal data over there.
Wow.
This is a workaround for advertisers to being able to advertise everywhere and everything, okay, in a vast new world. And the last things that I want to point out before closing the video is this. Let's say that I'm working inside the metaverse. Where am I going to be taxed? Huge question. Who is going to regulate what is happening within the metaverse? What currency are we going to use? I guess we're going to use cryptocurrencies, okay, but who is going to be the regulator of all of that? And the blockchain is a very good opportunity of regulating all of that without being, by being decentralized, okay? But at the end of the day, there are still things that I would like to see, okay? Who is going to be the boss of the metaverse, okay? Is it going to be something which is going to be controlled by the society? Is this going to be good? I guess it's going to be good. Who is going to pay? How it's going to pay? Where are we going to be taxed? These are things that we're going to see in the future. But other than that, these are questions that we would also have in a new planet, you know? So this is not a bad thing. This is an ongoing conversation. Even in the new planet, we were going to discuss who is going to actually control what is happening there. United States, the one who colonized the planet. What if other people come from other countries to colonize? Okay, so these are things that we were going to discuss anyway. I think that this is a very good thing. I think that this is going to bring a lot of money to a lot of people. It's an exciting opportunity, and I hope that this channel is going to grow enough so that we can continue talking about metaverse and the things inside the metaverse for a very, very long time. And maybe, who knows, I'm going to have a YouTube channel inside the metaverse in the future. I'm not going to do a very long closing about this video because I think that this video deserves another closing. Until we meet again, be creative and be consistent in the universe, and be creative and be consistent in the metaverse.